what we're gonna do right here is go back, way back.
Going way back till the early days.
Ready, still.
Money days. You know how we do it.
Every party people suck. Funky the
Y'all ready for this?
I'm going way back.
It's the Going Way Back show with Money B.
Money B.
Your home for classic hip hop, raw and uncut. In the building with my lovely co-host, Ty Teasy.
Hello.
Keeping us in check.
That whip should be more like a feather, because y'all never listen to me. We need a feather effect.
We listen, we just do it later. You know, take a
What's
little
a
minute.
feather?
Like wind.
It just go. Trust me, Ty Teasy, we get it loud and clear.
Yes, we do. Trust.
And of course,
We feel it.
we have the silver fox that rocks. That
Hey,
would
hey,
be DJ Always.
What up, man? How you feeling?
Doing the damn thing.
Yes, sir.
I feel great. I feel
like this
great.
red one too.
The red one is the shit, right?
The red one's the shit.
If they don't know what I'm talking about, we talking about these brand new spanking Going Way Back show t-shirts,
Classic hip hop,
which
raw
you
and
should
uncut.
cop, support the show. Pick
Yes.
one up, controlindustry.com, or
Messed up my little.
oh man, get the display right. Or you can hit me up on any one of my social media sites or networks, whatever you want to call it, and you can purchase that thing. You know, support the show and get your Going Way Back show t-shirts, because I got mine. She got hers.
Had to steal
I got mine. You had to steal it?
Yes.
She had to
car,
steal
huh?
it.
I had
It's
to
there
sneak,
for her to
I
get
had
it,
to
In the
sneak
trunk,
into
right?
the warehouse.
The trunk.
which she has what do you call it? Accessibility?
Access.
She has access.
Accessibility.
She has access to at any time. But enough about us. I want to talk about y'all. How's your week, Tanti?
Pretty good. I have nothing to report, always.
Wow, you always been quick. What's going on with
I
that?
have a lot of news today.
Oh,
I just
okay.
want to get to the real
I
shit.
want to
I
get to
did-
the meat of the show.
I did it. That's right. Drop. No, I had a party I did for a friend of mine, a fellow DJ turned actor. He knows a lot of these actors that have been there.
Who was
in the
there?
house.
Drop the names. Drop the names.
Well, you know,
Get
not
that
any
button ready.
big one. Nah, no drops. No drops. It was Tia Carrera was there from remember from Wayne's World. She played the love interest in Wayne's World. Yeah.
Womp
You don't know that bitch. Not just
womp.
But no, it was cool. Cool little party. He liked a lot of 90s hip hop, so
Really?
had you playing, had DU playing and everything. So it was cool.
The best thing about what you just told me is that now I'm gonna have to go back and watch Wayne's World to see who the hell you talking about. I know once I see, I'm like, oh shit, that's her.
the rocker chick.
Okay,
The Wayne one he was in love with.
I kind of know.
How was your week?
My week was pretty cool. Pretty chill weekend. We had some friends over.
Oh, yeah?
You know, we watched the playoffs. That shit was crazy.
Woo. Yeah, New England put it on them.
Yeah, I was talking really about that Green Bay game.
Yeah,
Green Bay
that
and
was
Seattle.
crazy.
That shit was nuts. But other than that, just your average. I actually recorded a song for this. There's a genre called G House. I don't know if you ever heard of it. It's called. You guys heard of it?
G House? Nah.
It's house music, but it's G House for gangster house. So what it is house music with MCs over it.
Would you call that EDM?
I don't know.
Is
All
that a
shit's-
genre?
Yeah,
EDM?
yeah, electronic dance music.
Money.
It's
Is
sort
it
of like
anything new?
not really, but
I ain't think so.
but kinda. I mean, it's just
Yeah.
it's one of the things like how they do the what they call trap.
Okay.
Where they just doing it.
Yeah.
It's just the same old shit. They give it a new name for the next generation.
Gotcha.
But I did a track with this DJ out of Vegas.
How was that?
And on this album is actually featuring like MCA, King T, Chubb Rock, Ed O.G.
Damn, Chubb Rock?
Couple other cats.
Okay.
But I was interested because it's like a new thing
Now,
that I was getting turned on to.
Are they doing them live, or is he pulling like acapellas from their old
No,
shit?
they actually get the
They're
actual
verses.
did
artist.
their
Yeah,
own
I actually
new
recorded
verses.
it,
Okay,
and,
alright,
and it's
cool.
a original track with original verses.
Nice.
But he's
It was
a DJ, and he's a Vegas DJ. I forget which
Cool.
casino, which place, but whatever.
Luxor,
When it come out, when I hear more about it, when
Definitely,
it's mixed,
man. I want that.
I'm gonna play that shit.
Yes.
I
'Cause I'm
can
on
work
it.
out to it.
Yeah, it's one of those.
Okay, it's one
But anyway, enough about us. Let's jump right into it, man, because I'm interested in hearing this. It's the old school new news with Tom Teasy.
Thanks, man. Okay, so last year, Flavor Flav was stopped as he was driving recklessly to his mother's funeral. Well, last month he was indicted on a felony charge of driving with a suspended license. He also faces a speeding violation, and he is due to appear in court January 21st.
Oh my God.
That sucks.
Flav.
So, Grandmaster D of Houdini has new management. He is not now signed to Mickey Benson Pay Up Management. Benson is also responsible for the careers of Ice-T, Grandmaster, Melly Mel, Africa Mebata, among others.
Wait, so he still rock with Houdini?
He's solo now.
Oh, word?
Solo
Yes.
Dolo.
Solo on
And
that
so
ass.
he was recently recognized with an International Disc Jockey Legacy Award. He was inducted into the Long Island Music Hall of Fame and has been recognized with the VH1 Hip Hop Honor Award and was featured on the TV One's document series Unsung. And so Big Gip of the Goody Mob has a mixtape out. It's called Mr. Get Down. It has 18 songs, and this was released after he signed with Epic Records, and the mixtape has been out since Thanksgiving.
I'm about to get that.
Film producer Randall Emmett spoke on the Tupac biopic. He said that it's set to be, they're going to start production June 2015 this year. Morgan Creek bought the music rights from Tupac's estate, so all Tupac's original music will be used in the movie.
Nice.
And Tupac Shakur will have an exhibit to open at the Grammy Museum in Los Angeles.
I'm gonna be a part of that.
I'm about to say, did you get a call for that?
Yeah, I'm gonna be there.
I was kind of waiting for the pause, but
You're
yeah.
supposed to say it.
Well, that wasn't in the report, so that's something new.
You knew about that.
No, I didn't. I didn't know about it.
Oh my God.
I don't know why.
See how they don't listen?
At all.
God damn.
Tupac Shakur will be on display at the Grammy Museum in LA starting next month. All Eyes on Me, the writing of Tupac Shakur exhibition will include Pac's handwritten notes, lyrics, poems, interviews, and performances, footage, and outfits. Did you donate an old outfit?
And pornos.
Pornos,
Nah.
really.
See, that wasn't in there.
Nah, I'm just fucking with you, but damn no.
Tupac Shakur Estate
know, right?
provided the items for the exhibit, and his mom, Afeni Shakur, is overseeing the project. All Eyes on Me, the writing of Tupac, will run at the Grammy Museum February 2nd through April 22nd.
If I want an Oscar,
there
she would
any-
even know. Well, let me add to this. I'm going to be on the panel
Thank you.
of people
Yeah,
that.
add to it. I didn't know. It's not in
But
there.
I told
I
you.
didn't see nothing about Money B of Digital Underground from
You,
the 80s.
you getting inside information from me. What I'm telling
now
you.
you hear. They can hear it directly from your mouth.
Okay, so
No love.
right.
No love.
So I got asked to be on the panel at this Tupac exhibit. So what they're gonna do is, like you said, show his writings, and then have a panel of people that were close to Tupac. Be there. It's the beginning of the Grammy week,
Right.
so it's gonna be
So a lot of people that were here are going to be there.
probably media and
Yeah.
we'll be there,
Yeah.
and I'm just gonna go and check it out and
It's
see what
gonna
it
be
do.
off the chain.
It should be.
Now, what was you saying? No, just kidding. All right.
mercy.
Well,
No
congratulations
love.
to Money B for being on that panel. Okay. So,
That's enough.
TLC is starting a Kickstarter campaign to fund their final album.
Yeah.
TLC is reaching out to their fans to start this campaign to welcome donations from their fans to fund the next project. They're doing this so they can have creative control over this album. Their goal is to raise $150,000 for recording sessions, for production, producers, engineering, booking producers, mixing sessions, and more. The donation starts at $5.
$5 to get in.
$5 to get in. As of earlier today, there are 798 backers, and so far they've reached a goal of close to $73,000. So you guys are familiar with the Fox series Empire, right?
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
Well, it looks like Snoop Dogg and Foxy Brown will make an appearance on the show. Foxy Brown was so excited. She posted a text from Lee Daniels, who is the is he the director?
He's the executive producer.
The executive producer. She posted
from Philly.
She posted one of his text messages, so she's very excited about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and add to that, some of the characters, particularly the gay character, is modeled after Lee Daniels' life, like some of his life experience, because he's gay as well.
Yeah.
So, I heard that some of the situations do you watch it?
I watched a couple episodes.
There's only been 2.
Some of the things,
and they got picked up for a second season.
I've rewatched the first one twice.
the things that happen to the gay dude, some of that stuff I heard happened to him in real life. So
yeah,
and they're out of Philadelphia, where he's from originally. So just don't let your kids watch it.
No, not at all.
For real.
And here are some quickies. Beanie Sigel, there's rumored that he got one of his lungs removed after the shooting.
What?
Yes, so he's functioning on one lung. Nas is featured on the Beastie Boys, or in the Beastie Boys video for Too Many Rappers. Fabulous visited Ferguson to meet Mike Brown's father. And lastly, there's some old man beef going on between Funk Master Flex and Jay-Z.
Old man beef?
Now,
that's funny.
I don't quite understand what's going on. I mean, I heard the rants that Flex did on his SoundCloud. I'm not sure if he's upset at Jay because Jay took his idea for an app. I'm not sure if Flex is upset because they were asking him questions about this Dipset reunion tour. I'm not sure if he's upset because he was ignoring Jay-Z's phone calls and Jay texted him, "This is Hove" in caps and got an attitude. I mean, I don't really understand. And it's also rumored that Jay might be buying Hot 97. So if that is the case, you can see Flex at the unemployment line. So I don't know what's going on. I really don't know what's going on. So maybe next week I'll take more time into listening and figuring this stuff out, but I'm confused. So that's this week's Old School New News on the Going Way Back show with my man Money B.
Thank you, Time Teasy.
You're welcome, Money B.
Okay, we're going to take a break, but when we come back, my very, very special guest will be none other than a pioneer record promoter. My friend, Doug Young. Doug, he go way, now you talk about going way back. This brother goes way back, and we're going to talk about it. I'm talking about Macola days, Low Profile, N.W.A, Coolio, Tupac, us.
Just killer.
Oh, wait.
He knows everything about everything, what was happening around that time. Even more than me. Yeah. Even more. I get game from Doug. You understand?
Man.
So, we about to talk that shit.
I'm about to get a treat today.
This is definitely going to be a treat. Doug Young in the building. What up? Now, I'm going to jump right in it because we're going to go back to that. But, when I introduce you, I say pioneering record promoter because you introduced some tactics to the record promotion game that are still being used today. Is that correct?
Exactly. What happened was, at that time, and Lonzo always say that because I do a lot of interviews with him.
Okay.
At that time, A
At
lot
what
of
time
people-
now? Let's take us back. What's the-
Meaning like around 86, 87, 88.
Is that when you started?
No, actually I started in, as far as promoting was 83 when I got out of college and came out here. DeBarge put me down. L. DeBarge.
Wow.
On the All This Love tour.
And he's a hip hop nigga too.
Oh no. At first they wasn't, but that's another story. Let's get back to
let's
East.
get back. Okay.
Okay, at that time, people didn't want you bringing rap records into their clubs, none of that. So,
Okay.
how I got into the game was Giorgio. Giorgio kind of looked at like DeBarge. We got him a deal, me, Lionel, and Jeff, and Jonathan Clark at Motown for $7 million. He ended up not paying us the monies that we should have got. Let's put it like that.
Okay.
So I went back down to McCullough and asked for a job because at that time I had a brand new daughter. It was my first child.
Mm-hmm.
And Don hired me on the spot. So what Don McMillan did was he asked me to go and look at and listen to the records that I wanted to promote and, you know, do my thing.
That were a part of the McCullough rap.
Was a part of the McCullough rap thing, exactly.
So who were the acts that were on McCullough at the time or that were being distributed or whatever in McCullough?
It's real funny. I tell people this story all the time. Everybody basically from California, as you know, I did you guys' record, TNT Records,
Underwater
Rhymes.
Right.
You had King T down there, you had Ice T, you had the Wrecking Crew, which they had the Juice, that album.
Cabbage Patch and all that?
All that Cabbage. No, well, Cabbage Patch wasn't just yet. Cabbage Patch was a little later.
But you had Surgery.
Yeah, you had the Surgery. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, the surgery. Yeah, exactly. You had the Surgery record, and then you had Ice Cube and them in the CIA, which was Ice Cube, Jinx, and all of that. That was kind of whack.
What about the LA Dream Team?
Yeah, LA Dream Team. You had Egyptian Lover. You had and you had a Techno Hop, which was my man Unknown.
Right. Unknown DJ.
Unknown had King T,
Ice T,
you DJ Battery Brain, and all of that. Toddy T, exactly. The Batarram and all of that stuff.
It's history, y'all. Y'all better listen.
Okay, so what I was able to do was just pick through records and the ones that I thought I could really do something with in the streets. He would give me $4,000 for 3 months.
Okay.
You know, and I would just go do my thing. Just so I was married to my college sweetheart, Eleanor Young. Hey, Ellie. We're divorced now, but we're still great friends.
What up, Ellie?
We had 2 beautiful daughters, Nicole and Erica.
Okay.
My oldest daughter, she just turned 30. Oh, no, 29, I'm sorry, Erica. And we were staying out in Laverne, then we moved to Upland, then we moved to Rancho Cucamonga, borderline Fontanas.
So that all this time you were promoting the McCullough Records?
The McCullough Records. And what I would do in the morning, since all the traffic would be coming this way, like from, you know, I would go out to Palm Springs. Early in the morning when my wife would leave, I would leave. And then I would just make my way back, either off 10 freeway. Once I came down to 10, remember the 210 didn't go all the way down.
Right.
210 stopped.
At the 57.
At the 57 in San Dimas, Laverne.
Okay.
Up in that little cookie corner. So I would do those freeway to 90.
Now this is just poster boards, putting the posters up?
Nah, everything. I would go hang out in hoods. I would go hang out with the people in Newport Beach, you know, with the surfer dudes, smoke weed with them, you know, get blowed with them, you know what I'm saying? And I would hang out in record stores, barbershops. I would go to like the hood houses. Like if I was in Fontana, I would go up to the Track Crips, and then if I was in Rialto, I would go hang out with the Bloods.
So how did things change once? Because through McCullough, like, tell me how the whole N.W.A. Ruthless Records thing started.
Okay, and I'm gonna tell you what happened with that.
Yeah.
I'm working, turn off the lights. Jerry Heller calls me. He said, look, I need you to be at a meeting, right?
Right.
He said, well, I need you at the meeting at 10 o'clock. I said, Jerry, it's going to be hard to get up there. He said, I need you at this meeting at 10 o'clock. I got some things that I'm going to tell you, but I need you at the meeting. So I get up there early, and I'm out on the side up Santa Monica, down the street from here. That all started in this area. It's so weird. I'm down the street from here, and I'm blowing on the Newport. And then I see a red Suzuki Samurai pull up with the hard top. on the south side of the street.
Yeah.
Two cats jump out. They look like gangbangers to me, and I said, I think these are the dudes we're gonna be meeting with.
Right.
So I remember throwing the cigarette down, going back in the side, doing the Macola, right?
Right.
Told Jerry, I think it's them. He said, how do you know it's them? I say, because they both look like gangbangers. So
Right.
as they come in, it was a dude named Easy E and MC Ren.
So you met them
friends of
when
the show.
Jerry met them.
the same day.
What up, Ren? Ren probably watching.
Yeah, Ren was watching. And then come to find out, Ren didn't come in the meeting with us for some reason. But then we found out later that Ren was carving his name all over all over Macola Records.
Damn, Ren.
He was hitting them up, right?
You can take a nigga out of Compton.
Right.
Can't take the Compton out of there.
But anyway, we sit in the meeting with Easy for like about 3 hours, and he wanted to play the stuff right then and there. I stopped him because I didn't let people do that no more. And the reason why I did that, because, you know, when somebody playing your record, they want you to sit up there and break your neck and like you do. I'm not doing that no more. I was smart enough in that. I said, look,
Right.
if the record is good, I'm going to work your record. If it's crap, I'm not working your record. But what I'm going to do, when I drive home tonight, I'm going to pop it in, because I used to make my run. Capitol, I used to go out to it because I was managing all the K-Day Mixmasters. I was doing promotion with Capitol Records. I was doing promotion all over town for everybody. Everybody knew I was working for everybody because no one really knew how to do it, what I was doing.
Right.
So, Easy, he said, well, I know you're going to like this record. So he reached into his socks and he pulled out a knot of money. Looked like he had the mumps down there in his socks. The boy had the mumps down there, right?
Yeah.
So the EP.
Dope man.
The EP was Dope Man, Boys in the Hood, and Fat Girls. Remember Fat Girls?
Yeah.
That whack ass song.
Fat Girl.
Remember Fat
Oh,
Girls?
my Jack.
And-
Yeah, Fat
and he
Girl.
had-
Him and
My
Rodney
Jack.
Boo.
It was LA is or something. LA something.
LA's the place.
LA is the place.
LA's the place. That was the thing. So I was usually charging like $4,000. I said, man, this is like 4 records, Easy. So what Easy did was he gave me like about $8,000 cash. Hit me off. Bam.
In the first meeting?
Yeah, in the first meeting. So he gave me his pager number, and then he was like a little baller dude. He had the little cell phones, the one that looked like the little brick, not the one that looked
The
like
elephant
a
phone.
suitcase.
The elephant phone.
Yeah. Remember the little baller phone that they used to have?
Yep.
So he said, call me as soon as you listen to it. So I leave Capitol, I fire up a joint, about to get on the freeway. Remember, you get on that back and go, about to head east, right?
Yeah.
So I'm already high because I used to get high in the Capitol parking lot.
That's right.
So as soon as I, go up the little ramp.
On the mic.
Speaking to the mic.
Go up the little ramp. My bad. Go up the ramp. Pop the tape, man. It was one said about a boy couldn't quit. Don't, man, please can I get another hit? Oh my God, I'm like. And then you can just, because I had a badass system in my Suzuki Samurai. Remember
you had one too.
I had one too. I had a blue one, right?
You had the
I had a
Centerline?
silver
I had
Yeah,
everything.
Centerlines on it?
I had the block plunk. I had the
Did you have
beat.
the S top on it?
No, I had the soft top. I had the soft top,
Did
right?
it had the S window in the back?
No.
You know that you had the S.
No,
on
that's the
Suzuki
one
in the back.
that's the one that Easy had. So anyway, man, I'm high. I'm on the. Then at this point, I'm on the 10 freeway, right? When downtown and you're going east, you're going out that way, right? And I'm listening to this shit and rewinding it and going crazy. I'm like, oh my fucking God, you understand what I'm saying? So I'm listening. Then I sit in my driveway.
Luckily, you was smoking because that probably intensified everything.
No, it did. It did. That's how I used to listen to the music. You know what I'm saying? When I was going, because remember, it's an hour drive, and that's the best time to do like your homework. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that right there. Came on.
So go
And I'm
ahead,
like,
man.
yeah, I'm going back in it. Anyway, as soon as I get home, I hit him. I paged him. Then I called him. He picked up. He said, what do you think? I said, oh my fucking God.
Yeah, he knew it.
I said, that shit is gonna be so large, it's ridiculous. Or whatever the slang was back then.
Dope.
So he was like, so you gonna do it? I said, shit, I'm on it tomorrow, dude. So he said, well, no, you're not gonna be able. He said, no, you're not gonna be able to do it tomorrow. Don was pressing them up. One of the great things about then, we used to take records that didn't sell, regrind them back up, press some more.
Nice.
Oh, really?
All on the same compound.
Press, right.
Right. It's all right there on El Centro.
Recycling
like a half a
system.
block from where we are right now.
Instant recycling.
So I told Don I need them things ASAP, right? Don, he said, well, how many you need? I said, man, I think I need like about 5,000 of them. He said, why so many? I said, man, that thing is going to be so large. It's
Look,
ridiculous.
that was a lot back then.
Yeah, now, Trip, he had like, that day that I told him, he stopped everything that he was doing and just pressed me up some copies that didn't even have the Ruthless, because he had Ruthless Records and Comptown Records at that time. Didn't have nothing on them. I wonder how much something like that is worth now, huh? It was just
Probably.
a label, and I had to put on it.
If you have it, that's definitely collector's item.
Right. I had to put on N.W.A. And all of that. And just got busy with it.
Now, you saying this was a meeting where you and Jerry both met them for the first time?
Yeah.
So how were you able to start working the record before Jerry did? Like, was your business and Jerry's business separate?
Let me tell you what happened. That next...
And tell me this really quick, because we got to take a break, even though we're going to come back. But
Are we
go
going
ahead.
to get to the
Okay.
games?
Yeah, we are.
That next day, Jerry called a meeting with all of the other acts that he was managing, like the Dream Team and everybody else, and told him he's not working for him no more.
Oh, damn.
Y'all said do it quick.
It is.
Yeah, that's right to the
was so
point.
quick.
Here you go.
Like, that's to the point. Well, shit, we got more with Doug Young. Man, we got a lot more to talk about. We'll take a break, but before we do, you know how we do this. We got we're gonna do deep cover because Ty and TZ liked it so much, and this is right up your alley because you did work records. Now, deep cover is where we show a part of a classic record cover, and we ask our fans and our guests
Right.
to try to guess what artist and what record it actually is.
Actually, I tried to guess last week and lied and called and said my name was Eugene.
Oh yeah, and said
I remember
something else.
Eugene.
Yeah, remember
You got them all
Eugene?
wrong.
Yeah, I got both wrong.
So of course, you know, the prize
you remember
still.
the boy.
We got the green, we got the CD,
Alright.
we got the scarf, and of course we got the shirt.
American Green,
G7,
baby. I got
Dean
mine.
Martin. So, since you know the game, let's give them this first deep cover real quick and see if we know what it is. Maxwell, you take a look at that. Happy New Year, Maxwell.
Happy New Year, Max.
First time.
Good to see you, bro.
Look familiar?
Oh,
Okay, we're gonna take a break. If you want to call in, if you think you know it, you want to win, Tatizi, tell them the number.
855-878-4652.
We'll be right back on the Going Way Back show with Money B.
Money B.
I can't even guess that.
Now why'd you have to go and mess up the child's head? So you can get another gold water bed? You fake hair contact wearing like a such a carnival exhibit. Listen to my rhyme, you need to hear it.
Look, she got hit by.
oh, she hit the pole. That's right. Yeah, I remember that.
You did a good job.
Going Way Back show with Money B.
She
We
should be
Money B.
acting. Money B.
in the house with Doug Young. We laughing because
That was Money's mom.
that lady in the wheelchair, that was my mama. That's my mother, for real.
Back when she was 40. Wasn't she 40?
Oh, no.
wasn't
You're not saying anything.
Look,
You're not saying
What I said
anything.
is
No, yes, her. She said it. Mom,
they made
she
her
said
look
it.
like she was 80
Lord,
and
I hope
she
she ain't heard
was only
this
40.
episode.
Lord have mercy.
Whatever.
Supposed to say 25.
let's move on.
And we shall move on.
Anyways, you know,
Look, she calling me now.
if anybody,
Right? Hi, Mom.
if you know the deep cover, one more time, real quick. Show the deep cover flick. We'll give you a chance to figure it out. If you know it, the number to call.
855-878-4652. Sorry, don't call me.
So, Doug,
Because y'all overdoing it.
You're fired, Tati.
Whatever.
so tell me one real quick, because I know we want to move on some other records, but just before we leave the whole N.W.A. thing, what was the hardest obstacle in working it? And tell me one of the craziest moments you had promoting N.W.A.
Well, actually, N.W.A. was easy to work.
You worked yourself pretty much.
Once, all we had to do was just really get the record out there. But let me tell you who really broke that whole thing wide open. And she don't get enough credit. It's my friend Phyllis Pollock, the publicist.
Okay.
This is what happened. The FBI, as everybody know now, sent the letter to Priority Records saying that they didn't appreciate that song, F the Police.
Right.
And what happened was Lillian Matulik, who now I think is a big publicist for Hollywood music. I mean, I think she runs Hollywood music now. She was Brian Turner's personal assistant, right? Brian, and so she didn't know what to do. Everybody was up there in panic mode because when Priority first went up there, it was Guy Manganiello, Lillian Matulik, Brian Turner, Mark Cerami, myself, and I forget that Kevin Houseman. He was the art guy who did all of those art cover albums that everybody see from Death Certificate to everything, right? You speed the story up. Brian was in London, in Europe. So Lillian gave Phyllis the FBI letter, and Phyllis, being a 60s throwback style publicist, she loved controversy, right? She took the FBI letter and she gave it to one of her friends that wrote for the Village Voice. The Village Voice published the letter. Okay? You know, the Village Voice is in New York. MTV picked it up, and the rest was history.
And then everybody won it. So give me one of the craziest moments you had just fucking with N.W.A. and Easy.
I would say the time in Detroit.
When they got booed or got arrested?
We got chased.
Oh, got arrested?
Remember we got chased. Yeah, everybody got chased when they said, do not sing F the Police.
Oh, that's going to be in the movie.
Exactly. And we played like they wasn't going to sing F the Police.
Okay.
And then they waited till like the last song and sung F the Police. But it was a gang of people in the crowd, undercovers. So basically, as soon as F the Police, started and the crowd went nuts,
then it just
police
went crazy.
Just rushed the stage.
Now, you know what? We actually had a Digital Underground had a story kind of like that. It was all about us gyrating.
Right.
Are you serious?
Because, we were sex packets and Humpty Dance.
That's right.
So in the Bible Belt, they'd be like, hey, you can't gyrate.
Yeah.
And if you gyrate tonight, you going to jail.
Looks like we have a caller.
Okay, we're going to hold down. We got a caller.
Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Hey, it's Diella.
Hey, Diella.
What up, Diella?
Santa Diella.
I think it's Wu-Tang. Enter the Wu-Tang. That's my guess.
Oh, for the deep cover?
Yeah.
Thanks for calling. No, that's not it.
Killed you.
Good guess.
Good guess.
Thanks
Diella,
for
you gotta try to guess it and call back. All right, later.
Talk to you later.
Okay, so
You got the kid listening.
now you left. You went from working with N.W.A. and Ruthless Records, but then you ended up at Deathrow. How did that happen? Did you follow Dre? Or
No, this is what happened. That's another funny story.
you working for both sides, brother?
No, yeah, I'm gonna tell you what happened. What happened was I'm at Ruthless one day.
Right.
Above the Law's down there, Cocaine's down there. I see Quick. I see all kind of DJs there. I had to go there to pick up some records because at that time, all companies had to pay me a retainer per month. I signed year contracts with them, so I got paid regardless, right?
How much?
Ruthless was paying me at that time, I think, around $6,000 a month. Just a retainer, you know what I'm saying? And then if they had product coming out,
Right.
then I got paid per product. So I go and I pick up the Penthouse Players. I pick up Cocaine, finally able to use his name. He wasn't Who Am I? Yeah, it's Cocaine, motherfucker.
Right.
They had a group called Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Right.
This was their first record. And a bunch of other stuff. They had Above the Law, too. Hutch and them was all there, right?
All right.
So I go to MCA, picking up my money at MCA, right?
Right.
So I was trying to let some time pass, so I go to the Fat Burger right there. Because remember when MCA used to be a Universal? You remember that, right? Well, it's Universal City now. So I go to the Fat Burger right there on Ventura and Universal, and I see Dre.
Right.
And I said, "What's up, nigga?" And he said, "Nothing." I said, "Man, I just left just left Ruthless, man. What do you think about this new Quick stuff?" And then Dre was like, if you know Dre, I go, nah, that's how Dre sound, right? He's like, nah. I say, what's wrong? I say, what do you think about this Bone group? Because they all hyped over Bone. He's like, nah, nah, I ain't fucking with them no more. They trying to starve me out. I said, we ain't trying to starve you out. He said, yeah, they trying to starve me out, Doug. And I say, what's going on? And he said, well, you know, shit, I'm over at the Madrian, and I was gonna go to the Madrian because the 45 King was in town, right? And I said, man, tell me what's going on. He said, well, I'm about to start my own company. I said, what? He said, nah, they ain't paying me. They starved me out. I almost burnt my house down or something. His house almost burnt down, and he's staying at the Madrian. And I said, what? So I asked him, did he have any money? He said, nah, I ain't really got no money. We just coming to get some burgers. It was him and the DOC. So I had like a guap in my pocket. I think I had like about $30,000 on me, right?
Oh, shit.
So I just gave him a couple of hundreds, reached in my pocket, gave Dre a bunch of them. I said, man,
Got it now?
No, like that. It ain't not like that now. But anyway, long story short, I said, man, I'm going back down there. So I raced back down the motherfucking Ruthless, right?
Right.
I get out of the car. They say Gary Ballant, the twins was in there, Monster was in the office still, Jerry was still there, and Easy was still there, and Shari was in the office, right?
Okay.
And I said, what's going on? You guys, you're not paying Dre? Okay, you didn't pay Cube. That's cool. Cube is an artist, and I begged him. I said,
So did he convince you to?
No.
You just left?
I just left. I told him, look. I told Easy and them this. I said, look. I'm going to keep the money you gave me today. Because the check is already cashed.
But after that, I'm rocking with Dre.
I'm rolling with Dre. I told him straight up. I say, you guys have made a terrible mistake on this one. You do not lose the sound.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? You do not lose your sound. You can lose artists all day. Artists are like, you just hot right now. As long as you got that sound, you straight. Right. And I tried to explain this to Jerry and Easy. And I say, now it's starting to make a whole bunch of sense. When I come to Ruthless, I see Jam and James, I see iRock. These are all producers. Quick hanging out at the office. You got solid production.
So it's starting to change up. Now, and I'm making it quick because we got to take a break.
Right.
So you seen it changing, and so you decided, look, this is probably going to be a better situation. So you decided to move on. Hey, Frank, we got one more segment, right? Okay. So you when you moved, you basically left with Dre because you seen that Ruthless was heading in the direction that wasn't going to be.
They done fucked up.
Right.
You done messed up. And then it was just the look on Dre's face. He was just dejected.
And he was your guy.
He's and then for the most part, Dre's a good dude.
Right.
We all know about the women stuff and all of that other stuff we hear.
I don't know about the women stuff.
Well, I'm going to leave that alone.
Okay, we're going to take a break. We're going to come back and talk about the women on the Going Away. You started it.
No, I didn't.
Let's make a quick break.
Hey, Money, Jerry's blowing me up. Jerry Heller must be watching the show because he's blowing my pockets up. Jerry, stop calling me, man.
Shout out to Jerry Heller.
Jerry Heller, I'm going to call you when we leave the show, bro.
Shout out to MC Ren. Shout out to the
Shout out to
POTUS.
Ren, POTUS is top tuning in.
Laylaw.
Hey, Matt, Laylaw out there too?
Yeah, Laylaw, Laylaw be hosting sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Trying to steal my seat.
So look, we're going to get back to that. But you, the record promoter, didn't even guess the deep cover. You supposed to know this shit, man. Didn't anybody in the room know what that record is from?
I honestly didn't. I thought
I don't know. You can't really tell.
My God.
It's
Look like a helicopter. Tupacalypse.
No. It's not.
All right. Well, see, I was my
Frank,
guess.
show him what it is. Should be goddamn ashamed of yourself.
He wasn't singing their words back in the day.
Over there about the A.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
100 miles and running.
100 miles and running. N.W.A. So, by request, Tanteezy wants to get you with a
Who said it?
Who said it. So, Tanteezy, I'm gonna let you
Did anybody win?
Nobody won.
That was a hard one. It's looking like Tupac now.
They're all pretty hard.
They're super hard.
They're all pretty hard.
Okay, she gonna give you. I'm gonna let it be Tanteezy's choice. So you gotta tell him what number.
Number 2.
Number 2. So you know about who said it. So you gotta guess. She gonna tell you a line from a classic song. You gotta guess who said it and what record it's from.
Okay.
All right. Give it to him.
Okay. Number 2. But fuck with me though, I let a few fly about it. Don't test me, boy, because I'm about it. Who said it?
Say that again.
But fuck with me though, I let a few fly about it. Don't test me, boy, because I'm. No, it says because I about it.
I don't have no idea. Who said
Okay,
that?
so if you know it, call up.
855-878-4652.
So Doug, you now we're gonna leave Dre and the women alone. You know what I'm saying? I know he got a
In the
brand.
eyeliner.
He got a brand to uphold.
Yeah.
But Death Row. So obviously, you know, from what I hear, you know, and I ain't gonna say fortunately, but at the time when Pac was there, I never went down and visited him. He asked me, but I would hear stories about the chaos that was going on around there. So were you in house, and if so, did you witness the debauchery, like, you know, supposedly cats getting beat down in the office and everything for not doing their job? And did you ever feel like you may have been in danger of catching one of those, or what?
First of all, when Pac got there, I was gone.
Okay.
Okay, so first of all,
Right.
I was at Death Row doing deep cover,
Okay.
the first Chronic,
Okay.
Doggy Style, which I'm in charge of all this stuff, Above the Rim,
All right.
and Murder Was the Case. After we got into them shootouts at the last Freaknik in '94 out there in Atlanta, I was gone. This is what happened. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you how it happened.
Give him a gunshot.
I'm gonna tell you how it happened. Me, Faye Dubonnet, and Kevin Black, who then I showed the game, and I was just passing the torch to him. I was already basically making my end game with Death Row. I'd had enough, seen enough. They tried to get me in Black in New York, and every place you look and look up, look down. You know, we getting into it. We get into it with Shabba Rank. Them get toe up.
Damn.
Shaba.
With Shabba?
Yeah, they fucked us up, me and Black.
Why?
Hey.
Just got into it with him, and
Jamaican's
them was
the
the
fight,
only
isn't it?
ones back there.
About promoting or about what?
No, just I'm on some Death Row shit. And before you know it, I'm getting smashed with a chair. But that's been my whole life. I even got into it with low profile. One of the things about being in LA, you gonna be in some chunkums.
Yep.
Right.
As we all know that in Los Angeles, right?
Right.
But back to what you said about Death Row, it was that and even worse. As people heard me say in the Welcome to Death Row, the infamous door lockings is what you talking about.
Right.
And the way that Death Row would do it was they would trick you and say you got a check up here.
Oh.
You know,
And everybody's gonna
You
run
know,
with that.
so everybody gonna come for their check, right?
But after the first time, you should know.
Well, I mean, it
Send
was
me
just
that, put that in the mail.
was weird. It was weird how it happened because
Drop it in the mail,
you
player.
could start seeing like
Never see that shit.
when like if we be at industry events from BRE to the BETs to the Gavins, remember all that stuff back in the day when,
Right,
when
right.
the industry was fun.
Yeah.
As soon as after a while we would hit the lobby, with just like 2 football teams. Because you gotta remember, a lot of these cats was like my size, but 3 of me.
Right.
You understand? 6'4", 6'5", they look like football players, right?
Right.
Nobody smiling, just imagine, right? We all got burners on us. You understand what I'm saying? But it wasn't even about the burners, it was about the scrapping. And then like when a lot of that stuff happened, like with Jake up in Atlanta, and then just
So when they say come get your check, they just come in and then close the door in our ears. Ooh, 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 ooh.
yeah, you know,
Couple lambs breaking.
they come
1
in.
minute, B. 1
yeah,
minute.
They you come in looking straight, and you leave the office butt asshole naked, looking like the elephant.
Wow.
They used to love stripping you.
Looking like Martin.
They used to love they used to they used to love stripping.
Artists too?
Yeah, it didn't matter who. You remember what he did
Big
to Isaiah
Red, you
Red?
dog.
Who was the most? That's what I say. Who's the most memorable? And you was like, God damn, they did him.
Tommy Hearn's brother.
What they do? What they
Fuck up,
do?
Really?
Oh my God! What happened was he was in
Long
charge.
story short.
Yeah,
Yeah,
long
keep
story
it short,
short,
'cause
he
we
was
gotta
in,
get out
yeah
of
he
here.
was in charge of getting some rooms in Vegas. Come to find out, he paid for the rooms with stolen credit cards.
Not good.
Vegas calls Jimmy Iovine.
Not good.
Or no, the first they called Steve Berman. Steve Berman tells Jimmy Iovine
What the fuck?
what's going on here. We gave you guys the money, right?
Right.
So they played it off with dude and say, hey, you know, you forgot some of your money. Mm-hmm. And this was hanging.
Hey, he forgot,
That
all
was
right.
hanging.
He forgot
This was hanging.
So he ran that thing like a jail.
Yeah. This was bro. I mean, you was gonna get into it because I don't know if my homeboy Lip watching this, but you know they gonna ask you what's on their beer, what's on their pizzas, what's on their lunches. I mean,
So it was like Debo.
Basically,
You got my 40, bro.
Yeah, exactly. And not only that, let me give you guys another thing. We had
Real quick, 'cause we gotta go.
Yeah, we had NBC Dateline or one of them type of shows. Wanted to come up there and interview Suge. Suge was standing them up for like 3 days, right? So they still coming up there with all the equipment. Suge wasn't gonna do the interview, so they ended up stealing all the equipment, everybody's purses, wallets.
Wow.
He gotta come back for
Deathrow
part
Records.
two.
Yeah, we definitely got to come back for
gotta
part
come
2 because we got a lot
man.
more to talk about.
Oh my God.
But
Wow.
before we get out,
Stories.
we got that. Who said it? Nobody guessed it. You want to take a crack at it one more time?
I don't have time.
That's a new artist. I can already tell you
I
that.
can't.
No,
This is
it's
the Going
not.
Way Back show, so it's
Okay.
never a new artist.
No, it's not.
Hey, you should know this. I thought
But
this was
fuck with me though. I let a few fly about it. Don't test me, boy, because I'm about it. Who said it?
Easy.
Master P.
No.
Oh.
Maxwell,
Not fucking good.
run it. We're going to run it.
Shit, if I lose it, I ain't gonna cry about it. I ain't no dummy, goddamn it, I ain't about to die about it. But fuck with me though, I let a few fly about it. Don't test
okay.
me, boy, because I'm about it.
That's CeeLo. Goody Mob.
Goody Mob.
Get rich to this.
I like the Goody Mob.
Yeah.
Goody Mob.
Doug,
That's
we gotta bring you back real quick.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Tell everybody where they can find you on. First of all, tell people what you're doing right now. What's your new business?
Well, when we basically got thrown out of the business, I went away for a couple of years. Like we all got sent to, well, how can I say this? Just when the West Coast fell off.
Yeah, let's
basically.
do it. Come on,
Okay,
they get
and
put-
so
push us
I
out.
did Slippin' 10 Years with the Blood, and then I did Welcome to Death Row, and I started selling weed.
So you got a dispensary.
Dispensaries.
Where is it?
Dispensaries.
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 Got anything on you
And
now?
and
Stop
basically, no,
begging.
but basically, I'm back in the music thing. About to
take
help
you
out with
nowhere.
the N.W.A. with promotion on the movie.
Okay.
I know they doing their thing. I know they about to go have to reshoot some stuff in Compton.
Okay.
And I'm back, man.
So, and then, just on your business side, people want to find out about your dispensaries. Is this a web, is it the way that...
No, just me on this thing right here. Let's just keep it music.
Okay, just keep it music.
Let's
Okay.
Just keep it
I'm trying to help
music.
you
And I'm
promote the
on,
business.
as they
Mac
would
Mall
say,
actually need to hook up with him.
Right.
Mac Mall got those G pens. Got those.
Thanks, publicist.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll get it going.
and like they say, I'm on Twitter at MacYoungRaw62 and on Instagram, same thing, at
Same thing.
MacYoungRaw62.
Smart man to keep it all the same. Tanteezy.
TonTZTON_TEEZY. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel at The Goin Way Back Show. And make
Yes.
sure you share this video. Always.
Man, we didn't have enough time on this show.
Tell me
I
about
know,
it.
we got to...
Tell me about it.
Frank, we need 2 hours, brother.
We need 2 hours.
Go ahead, Always.
At Always in the Ear on Twitter and Always on Instagram. Hit me up.
Hit the suggestion box on the way out. Let them know.
Okay. All social media at MoneyB69. You can follow the show specifically on Twitter at Going Way Back Show. The website, goingwaybackshow.com. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. That's the Going Way Back Show. Like us on Facebook.
And share.
And share. And please pick up your
Sharing
Going
is
Way
caring.
Back Show t-shirt.
And for booking,
If you want to book Money B or the Going Way Back Show, hit us up, moneyb-digitalunderground.com. I believe that's it. Doug, I want to thank you for taking the time.
thank you.
Coming through and
Hancock.
holler at your player partner. We got to get you back because we didn't talk about the Raw Fusion shit.
We ain't talking about
Part two,
nothing.
man. You might have 3 and 4.
Yeah, we definitely going to have Doug Young part 2, part 3, part 4. So
You
get used to this
you got-
face.
He got info.
Get used to this face.
Who do I?
So
He's gonna be a staple on the show.
that's right. We're gonna have the Doug Young segment.
Segment, exactly. And that's why we got to be 2 hours.
What would Doug Young do? Anyway,
How would he done?
we out.
Outro.
Till next week, T-Ball, please.
Be
Easy.
It's the Goin Way Back Show with Money B. Classic hip hop, raw and uncut.
Thanks for visiting the Goin Way Back Show channel. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe, and click that like button.